Alright, the graph of y is equal to f of x minus g of x is shown. Determine the approximate solution to the inequality f of x is less than g of x. Well, if this is our graph, f of x minus g of x, right? If you want to figure out, so this is a combined function, if you want to figure out f of x is less than g of x, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move the g of x to the other side, so you get f of x minus g of x, and you can actually notice that this is less than 0. So this is basically our combined function, f of x minus g of x. We just want to, in order to solve our inequality, we just want to see if we want to figure out which values of x would make this inequality less than 0, right? So if you want to figure out when it's less than 0, we just have to look at the point of the graph where it's negative, right? So you can notice that the point of the graph where the function is negative, it looks like this point and this point, right? Because everywhere beyond the x-axis, above the x-axis is positive, below the x-axis is negative. It's only this portion here that's negative, right? So it looks like 4 and 2.5. So the approximate inequality here, x belongs to, and I'm just kind of ballparking this, but well, it could be 3 and, actually, you know what, this is 3. Okay, so this point here is 3, so it looks like 3 and 2.5. Okay, so I'm going to say x belongs to 2.5 and 3, and we're going to do it within the interval, so it's not inclusive of the endpoints because those are values of 0, right? So we're looking for negative values, so values that don't include 0. So between this interval, we're going to have f of x is less than g of x.